Hi there, welcome to Marble Halls TV, and I'm going to do a very, very brief and very late preview for um, Arsenal versus Newcastle, which will start just in over 1 hour. Um, for what it's worth, this preview is very late because I was doing work for most of the day, and I was kind of busy yesterday, so that's why it's very late. So, as I say, for what it's worth. Um, Here, hopefully, you'll be able to see my preview for the game today. Um, and yeah, uh, the team news will be coming out. Actually, I'll talk on this for a few minutes. Generally, the game kicks off 8 o'clock in it. So for 5 minutes, I'll talk about what I will do if I were Arteta, and then I'll give you the full team news and my views of how it should go down. Now, from what I understand, Partey's fit, Gabby's fit, Martinelli, and T still has a knock. So this is my mock team, right? So you have Leno here, obviously picks himself. Hector, I don't think he had a bad game against Palace. I think Gabriel might come back. Luis, Ainsley was very poor against Palace, but who else do we play there? Tierney, I think, is too much of a risk, in my honest opinion. But Kolasinac isn't there, so who else do we play there? Unless we play a back three, but I don't know. I still think Ainsley is probably the best candidate if we're playing on a back four. I'd start Partey in this game. Xhaka did very well against Palace. This is no hyperbole, but one of the best games I've ever seen Xhaka play against Palace. Um, I'll play Saka more in the number 8 position. Forget the numbers. Obviously, the numbers don't correlate for this, but I know. To be honest, I'd forgotten to take it off. Um, but Saka, I'd experiment with him in a number 10/8 position. I think he can drive with the ball, obviously dribble well. Pepe out wide on the right, Alba on the left, and Laka up top. And I think that should be good enough to beat Newcastle. So my prediction really is, I'd say, to be honest, I'm not sure what tactics Steve Bruce will employ. If you look at the cup game, I think we deserve to win on balance, even within the 90 minutes. People pick out, if Andy Carroll had scored such and such, blah, blah. Yes, he had two strong chances in the second half, but in the first half, I thought we took the game to them. Second half, they came into it. And I think in extra time, we did kind of steamroller them, really, let's be frank. But as I said, on the balance of the 120 minutes, I think we did deserve it in terms of chances created. I don't think we should allow the two Carroll chances Carroll had. Obviously, the first one was just past Leno's left post. Leno made a wicked save, literally in stoppage time, or at the end of the 90 minutes. But we shouldn't allow it to skew our perceptions. The thing with Carroll is that he was dangerous in that game, yeah, but not because of his aerial prowess, but on the ground. Um, and if I was Steve Bruce, I would not play Carroll because that's too easy. You would think, or I'd like to think, Arteta would figure out, okay, right, he'll tell Gabriel, Louise, Holding, whoever playing, you know, for me that would be too obvious because Newcastle need the points really. I don't think Newcastle could get relegated, but given how given how congested the table is, if Newcastle can put a run together, they could feasibly sneak into say the top 6, 7, 8, maybe Europa League place. So you know, I think they may go with Callum Wilson. I'm going to show the Newcastle lineup once hours or after hours has been released to see if they go with Wilson or Karen. But I think they may go with Karen Wilson because it will give them something different to figure out. And our defense still is a bit weak at times. So someone who's pacey and tricky, we often have difficulty in that regard. But I think we have to. I think we can assume they're going to play in the same way, even with the same players, as in the FA Cup game. I think Bruce may change it up a bit. The basic shape and formation may be the same, but the personnel may be different. In a way, just like us, I think. But I think it will be a tight game. I don't think. I think it'll be a tight game, but I think we'll edge it. But what I'd like to see in this game is a Aubameyang score. I want to see Laka score, or the very least contribute and play well. I want to see Partey to see if he can shore up things, maybe. And yeah, if Pepe starts, I want to see him contribute too. So, and I want to see Ainsley if he starts, even if he comes on at half time, or I want to see him kind of redeem himself a bit after the game in what's his name against Palace. But I think we may edge it one. I was going to say a 2-1 Arsenal. So as it stands, it's 7 o'clock. So we'll see if team news has been made. So just bear with me. And hopefully you should be seeing all of that on your on the screen right now. So okay, Tierney's back. So Ainsley's not even in the squad. Okay, I'll go through it then. Shit, Cedric over Hector. Louise Holding. Tierney. So back four. Or is it a back four, back three? Because you have Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Smith Rowe. I'm tempted to think it may be a back three. Because if it's a back four, then Cedric, Louise, Holding, Tierney 4. Partey, Xhaka 2. Actually, no, I think it may be a 4-2-3-1 because Cedric, Louise, Holding, Tierney 4. Partey, Xhaka as the pivot in midfield. Then Saka on the right. Smith Rowe is in the middle. Alba on the left. Laka up top. Yeah, but I'm surprised at Tierney because they did say on Arsenal.com that Tierney may not be ready. But I'm surprised also that Cedric's back. And obviously, you expected Partey to be back. And on the bench for Renarsson, yeah, Hector's on the bench. Gabriel, Elneny, Willock, Willian. Well, it's good Willian's not starting. I just started Pepe, obviously, you would have seen. Gabby on the bench, yeah, I think that makes sense. And Eddie, well, that's to be expected, even though I don't think Eddie's offered much. Well, that's by the by, but I'll see if I can see Newcastle's lineup. But I'm just intrigued to see if they go with Andy Carroll or Andy Carroll or what's his name? Callum Wilson to Newcastle. Okay, they're going with both. I suppose, yeah, in a way that makes sense. That'll give us a bit more to worry about. But to be honest, I don't know what formation they play with, but again, it makes sense that they'd have both. But I still think we'll have a bit too much for them. But I think it's I think it's a mistake to think they're going to play the same way. They need they need as much a win as much as we do. So yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, I'll see you. Well, you know what? I'm going to do a halftime show. Just giving my thoughts at halftime, and obviously a full-time show. So thanks a lot.